Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, welcome to our meeting. Before I start go to the material, let me introduce myself. My name Naufanur Aulia. I study at the State Islamic University of Sunan Gunung Jati, Bandung. I studied at Dakwah Management and now in a second semester. Okay everyone. Today I'm going to talk about lack of student literacy during a pandemic. Before I start, does anyone know? Okay, anyone know? Indonesia is one of the countries with the lowest literacy rating. Okay, let's see. Based on a survey conducted by the Program for International Student Assessment, or PISA, released by the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development, or OECD, in 2019, Indonesia literacy rate in research in 70 countries is at number 62. It's quite sad indeed. Indonesia is one of bottom 10 countries with the lowest literacy level out of 70 countries. Well, let's find out the cases and effect possible solution that will help solve the problem. Okay, let's see. Students are the main pillars of the nation future and will continue the relay of leadership of this nation. Therefore, students must always be fostered and directed as best as possible with maximum lessons and teaching. But the COVID-19 pandemic is very disturbing in various fields of life, especially education. Education at the time of COVID-19 pandemic has been severely disrupted, which has caused face-to-face learning to be transferred online learning. Therefore, many children who are less able to buy quota cannot take online learning properly. Moreover, children who live in suburbs are limited by signal and cost. Even sometimes we can see a real gap when online session together, where some have to squeeze in a simple plot of house. The gap in obtaining adequate learning facilities at home could certainly be an important variable in influencing independent learning activities at home, and finally, causing children or teenagers to be lazier to read or studying at the school lessons. After that, the escape of these children or teenagers to play online games, where they can spend all day just playing online games. This is a serious problem faced by the nation. It is feared that these unguided children do not know the basic of science from the most basic, middle, and upper levels. Turning our attention now to another problem. Another problem that arises in literacy during this pandemic is the difficulty in reading. We will have difficulty in reading even though this is actually the right time because of the amount of free time we have. Excessive levels of anxiety make it difficult for the subconscious to focus. This is what causes children and teenagers to tend to choose enjoy online game and other entertainment rather than spending time reading. Because many children just play online games and prioritize it, it will have a negative impact on the reduced ability of students in mastering the field of science, decreased ability to think, to work, play less active role in learning achievement are also lacking. In addition, the decline in reading interest among students resulted in a lack of ideas and opinions in innovative and creative argumentation that appeared in the presentation of assessment and producing works. Let's now turn to in addition. In addition, it will have an impact or caused by various obstacles or problems. one of which is online games that are spreading during the current pandemic. With some real impacts, it is feared that will damage the Indonesian generation in the future. Therefore, strict supervision from parents is needed in the learning of their children. By only providing gadgets during learning hours and beyond, the children must be required to be active and creative and develop socialization by playing together in an environment where they live. However, if the parents are busy working to earn a living, it is better for the children or teenagers to be diverted to take additional tutoring for those who can afford it. And finalization, for conclusion, let me sum up my many points. To keep in obtaining adequate learning facilities at home could certainly be an important variable in influencing independent learning activities at home. And finally, teaching children or teenagers to be leisure to read or studying the school. After that, the escape of these children or teenagers turns to play online games, where they can spend all day just playing online games. Therefore, strict supervision from parents is needed in the learning of their children. By only providing gadgets during learning hours and beyond, the children must be required to be active and creative and develop socialization by playing together in the environment where they live. Okay, that's all from me. That brings me to the end of my presentation. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye bye. See you.